Hello everyone and welcome back to the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Another unboxing of a Legion War Games game by Steve Dixon. This is Picket Duty, Kamikaze attacks against US destroyers, Okinawa 1945, second edition. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the plastic of it. And again, it seems like all of the Legion War games have really beautiful boxes, because Target for tonight, and B29 Super Fortress had these really amazing, beautiful boxes, and I really appreciate that. And Picket Duty is no exception. Really a beautiful, art here on the front of the box, which gets you into the mood of playing. I really like to take the top of the box and set it up like so that when I'm playing, I got it in the background, and take a look at it every once in a while, and kind of gets you into the mood of the game. Let's go ahead and check out the back of the box. And I'm gonna give you a moment's chance here to pause the video if you feel like you want to read all of this. Complexity for this game is set at medium. We have 2 D6, 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 D10, which is green. We have our rules of play. And again, guys, we're going to look at all of the components rather quickly. And once we've seen it all, we're going to go ahead and look at all of it in greater detail. I'm guessing these are going to be our tables. Yes, sir, it is. And then we have our huge paper map. I can see why they did not make this mounted, because it's so huge. So I get it upside down. It's almost covering all of my table. So I'm gonna have to zoom out in a bit when I show you the map. And then we have our counters. Whoops. They're ready for takeoff, it seems. And they're one-sided. And there's a lot of counters. Wow, a lot of counters, and they're popping out. There's a lot of them compared to the other games by Steve Dixon. Why are you doing that, Oscar and Peggy? That's kind of hilarious. And more counters. And more counters. And then we have our time record sheet, which we should photocopy. And this is going to be a problem, because I have to go to the library, and my library, which is 30 minutes from here, does not have a color photocopier. It only has black and white. So I hope it's still going to be doable, that you don't need those colors. And then you have the firing charts. I don't think you need to photocopy this, but you should photocopy this. It's the secondary compartment's hit sheet, one-sided, and then you have the ship's log, and that should also be photocopied. Again, I don't think you should do this with games. They should come with paper logs, which you can fill out a bunch of them. And guys, that is everything that you get in Picket Duty. So now let's go ahead and take a look at everything a little bit closer. If you want to read something of this, just pause the video. It's recorded in 4K. So if you enter full screen, you should be able to see everything in detail. And our counters, all of the counters are one-sided. Beautiful counters, I gotta say. See if I can get this up without popping them out. So we have our Japanese attackers. A lot of different planes, and then we have our crew counters down there. And more of the same. But I'm guessing different planes. And more counters, so many counters, man, I love it. Very good looking counters. More crew counters. We have the chief, the captain, and generic crew. And then we have the map, but we're going to look at that last because I'm going to have to change my tripod. So we have our rule tables here. Lots and lots of charts. I love my charts. Should be more charts in life. Everything is more fun if you get to roll some dice. And then we get through rules. So components, game setup, sequence of play, and the rules start basically on page 6. And not a lot of pictures or gameplay examples in here. There's a few pictures, optional rules. So basically from 6 to 21, so about 15 pages of rules, not including the optional rules and setup and components and so on. Cool. And then dice, Ziploc bags, and a very huge map. So yeah, here we have the map, and you can see the size compared to the box, and yeah, it basically takes up all of my table. This is not going to be super easy to record, one because it's so large, and also there's quite a lot of glare to the paper itself. But yeah, I'm happy they didn't mount it because the box would be 10 kilograms if they did. And it's it's pretty flat for being a paper map. Let's see how easy it is to fold it together. Yes, you should do like... It's not always easy to figure out which way that you're actually supposed to fold them. But we'll give it a try. Okay, I think it was... Yeah, I think that's it. And goes neatly back into the box. And there we have it, guys. That is Picket Duty. Kamikaze attacks against U.S. destroyers Okinawa 1945 by Steve Dixon, published by Legion War Games. If you are interested in these kind of games, I highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel because I play a lot of World War II solo games, and hopefully I'll play this within a not too distant future. If you enjoyed the video, I would also like to ask you to subscribe, comment, and like the video. If you want to support the channel a little bit extra, you can click become a member and you become a supporting member. It costs $2.99 a month. You can also do a one-time donation through YouTube Super Thanks or PayPal. You'll find the link to my PayPal account in the video description. All donations goes towards buying more games to cover on the channel and camera equipment and so on. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.